From Gaga's selfless choice to help a stranger on the red carpet to the look of irritation on her face that followed the ordeal, here's how Lady Gaga's kind pre-Oscars moment sparked a fierce debate. While 2023's 95th Academy Awards were exciting, they didn't have quite as much drama as the previous year, but there was one red carpet moment that definitely caught people's eye. And they're still going on about it days later. Lady Gaga's always been known for standing out, making headlines year after year with her impressive award show appearances and red carpet looks. But this year, she made headlines for much more than the provocative designer gown she was wearing or her Best Song Award nomination. Things took an interesting turn for the four-time Oscar-nominated performer when she arrived late to walk the carpet. And in a video that quickly went viral on social media, the poker-faced singer turned actress, dressed in a sheer drop-waist black Versace dress from the famed designer's Fall 2023 collection, is seen making her way down the champagne carpet. But as cameras flash around her, something unexpected happens off-screen. A photographer rushes by her to capture a few frames of her stunning gown from behind, but trips and falls to the ground a few meters away. The reactions on the red carpet are clearly ones of shock and awe. A thud. The sound of the photographer falling to the ground is heard in the video, and Gaga herself gasps in surprise when she realizes what's just happened. What happens next is almost as surprising as the photographer taking a tumble. Gaga rushes over to the man and helps him up without missing a beat. Over the loud noise of the crowd, clearly concerned, Gaga's heard asking if the photographer's okay. The video shows the flustered man briefly placing a hand on the singer's waist as he gets back up on his feet. And while it seems the touch might have just been his way of thanking the star, the irritated expression on Gaga's face has some fans wondering if the exchange was slightly inappropriate, given who she is and where they were. Of course, thanks to smartphones and fast-acting onlookers, the incident was captured from plenty of different angles. And one video clearly shows the photographer tapping Gaga not once, but twice on the hip after she rushes to his aid. Was the photographer wrong to do what he did? Or was he just flustered because of the embarrassing event and reacting in the moment without thinking? Gaga's response to the physical touch is hard to read and doesn't give any of us a clear answer, which is why it sparked a fierce debate online, forcing many viewers and dedicated Gaga fans to choose a side. I think an important takeaway here, though, is that the star didn't hesitate to offer her assistance to a person in need. In a comment left on People Magazine's Instagram post of the video, one user gave their thoughts on Gaga and said simply, "She's always a class act." People are praising the pop star, who was attending the star-studded awards ceremony to perform her Top Gun Maverick song, "Hold My Hand," for her kindness and the concern she had for the photographer's well-being. Others, however, are criticizing the photographer for what they've deemed to be a rude and unacceptable reaction to Gaga's goodwill. Gaga, who's set to appear in the sequel to 2019's Joker, wasn't initially expected to attend the award ceremony due to a scheduling conflict, but to the delight of Oscar attendees and fans, the 36-year-old New York native made a surprise appearance that was only announced on the day the award show was set to take place. And believe me when I say, she did not disappoint. Later in the evening, Gaga sported a much different look as she gave a stripped-down performance of her Oscar-nominated song in front of a packed Dolby Theater, and she received a near standing ovation from the large crowd in attendance. Seconds before her performance, Gaga said she wrote the song because we all need each other. We need a lot of love to walk through this life. We need heroes sometimes. Gaga herself was quite the hero when she jumped to the aid of the red carpet photographer in a fancy designer look. But in jeans, a t-shirt, and practically no makeup, the pop icon's Oscar performance outfit was a far cry from the designer Versace gown that she had worn on the carpet earlier in the evening. In fact, Gigi Hadid wore the same gown at Versace's AW23 show in Los Angeles only days before the Academy Awards took place. Despite the standout performance of her Oscar-nominated track, Gaga's fast response to the photographer who took a tumble on the Oscars' red carpet, coupled with the look of irritation on her face that followed the ordeal, have got more people's attention than her performance and the award nomination itself. While the whole red carpet incident lasted only a few seconds, it's safe to say the debate about what might have really happened has lasted a whole lot longer. Considering so many different videos of the incident have been circling the World Wide Web since that night, can we really blame people for having so many different opinions? Was the brief interaction a gesture of appreciation? Or was it someone taking things a little too far? Was it a mistake or was it intentional? People on social media wasted no time answering these now burning questions by sharing their thoughts regarding the awkward red carpet encounter. And the photographer's double tap on Gaga's waist has many people watching and rewatching the videos days after it took place. Many people called the physical exchange between the two extremely inappropriate, while plenty of others say that the embarrassed man didn't have a real chance to think about much of anything at all. One Twitter user, referring to the hand he placed on Gaga's waist, said the photographer was rude for thanking her like that after he'd gotten back to his feet. Another said, he was just saying thank you. One user caught on both sides of the argument said, was the touch inappropriate? Yes. Did he intentionally do it? Nope. Based on the many reactions, it's obvious that there's a divided front, and social media users don't seem like they'll be in agreement anytime soon. It's safe to say we'll likely never know for sure just exactly how Gaga herself felt in the moment, or what the photographer really did or didn't mean to do. But the interaction between the two and the social media debate that followed has only added to the excitement and drama surrounding Gaga's unexpected appearance at the 2023 Oscars. Much to the disappointment of Gaga fans around the world, her nominated song Hold My Hand ultimately lost out to the song Natu Natu from the international film known simply as RRR. And although she previously won a Golden Statue in 2019 for her song Shallow from the film A Star Is Born, starring Bradley Cooper and his piercing blue eyes, it just wasn't in the cards for the artist this time around. But given that Gaga's also a talented actress, was her facial expressions and hard-to-read reactions during the red carpet blunder just another performance? Or was she genuinely offended by what the photographer did? Either way, the unexpected moment between the pair definitely has people invested, and for a superstar like Gaga, any press is good press. While she may have lost out on the big silverware this year, she definitely wins the award for one of the most talked about moments. So, there you have it, folks. From Gaga's selfless choice to help a stranger on the red carpet, to the look of irritation on her face that followed the ordeal, that's how Lady Gaga's kind pre-Oscars moment sparked a fierce debate.